Hi, today I'm going to show you how to solve division word problems involving multi-digit division with group size unknown and the number of groups unknown. Let's begin. Our first problem is going to be involving equal groups with the number of groups unknown. So Ava is saving for a new computer that costs $1,218. She has already saved half of the money. Ava earns $14 per hour. How many hours must Ava work in order to save the rest of the money? Let's read, draw, and write to solve this problem. First, we know that Ava's computer is going to cost her $1,218. She's already saved half of the money. So half is 1/2 of something, which is the same thing as dividing by 2. So we are going to take her $1,218 and we're going to divide it by 2 or split it in half. So 2 can't go into 1. 2 goes into 12 6 times. 6 times 2 is 12. We subtract and get 0. We bring down the 1. Here's where some kids get tricked. You have to ask yourself, how many times will 2 go into 1? I know it won't go into 1, so it's actually 0 times. 0 times 2 is 0. We subtract and get 1. Bring down the 8. 2 goes into 18. How many times? I know that 2 times 9 is 18. 9 times 2 is 18. And I get 0. So she has already saved $609. Which means she needs to save another $609 more. The rest of the problem tells us that she earns $14 per hour, and they want to know how many hours must she work to save the rest of her money. So we know she needs to save $609, and we need to split that amongst the $14 to find out how many days she needs to work. So we're going to divide this by 14 to see how many days times 14 equals the $609. So 14 can't go into 6. 14 goes into 60. Well, 14's near 15. And if I count by 15s, I know 15, 30, 45, 60 is times 4. Let's do 14 times 4 and see what we get. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. 56 is very close to 60. So we're going to do that. I'm going to subtract, and I get 4 left. Bring down my 9. How many times will 14 go into 49? Well, I know 4 times 4 is too big, so I'm going to do times 3. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. I get 42, and I get 7 left over out of 14. I know that 7/14 is equal to 1/2, so she needs to work 43 1/2 hours to make sure she has enough money. Could also write 43 5/10 hours as well. Both are equivalent. Let's try our next problem, which is equal groups with number of groups unknown. So Michael has a collection of 1,404 sports cards. He hopes to sell the collection in packs of 36 cards and make $633.75 when all the packs are sold. If each pack is priced the same, how much should Michael charge per pack? So let's look. We see that he has a collection of 1,400 sports cards, and he wants to sell them in packs of 36. So that's going to be our first step. We have to take our 1,404. We've got to divide that by 36. I'd like you to pause right now, divide 1,404 by 36, then come back and check your work. So we know that Michael had 39 packs of cards. Now, because he had 39 packs of cards and he wants to make $633.75 when all of the packs are sold, we have to find out how much each pack is going to cost. So how much should Michael charge per pack? So we're going to take the $633 and we're going to divide that amongst the 39 packs of cards. Go ahead and pause again. Come back and check your work when you're done. So we know that Michael should charge $16.25 per pack. Let's try this problem. This is an equal groups with number of groups unknown problem. Valerie uses 12 ounces of detergent each week for her laundry. If there are 75 ounces of detergent in the bottle, in how many weeks will she need to buy a new bottle of detergent? Explain how you know. Well, let's see. So she uses 12 ounces each week, and she has 75 ounces in the bottle. So we have 75 ounces, and she used 12 ounces each week. They want to know how many weeks. So our quotient is going to be how many weeks it takes to use up the entire detergent bottle. So we've got to divide 75 by 12. Go ahead and pause your video and do 75 divided by 12. Now, if we look at this problem, you should have gotten 6 3/12. They want to know in how many weeks will she need to buy a new bottle of detergent. So as we look, we have 6 whole weeks, and then she has 3/12 left. Well, when would she need to buy the new bottle? Would she need to buy it in the 7th week or in the 6th week so that she has enough? We know that she needs to buy it in the 6th week so that she has enough in the 7th week to make it through the whole week. So she will need to buy the new bottle of detergent after 6 weeks. So that's what our sentence would say. I just showed you how to solve division word problems involving multi-step division. Thanks for watching.